Hey, what's happening? It's Bill Smith. I will talk about why I was offline for so long shortly. I have a very good reason. Just I don't really want to go into it right now. I'd like to just start making videos again. It took me a long time to get my account back. That was part of the problem. So, Q has not posted in 13 days. This is the last stuff from January 13th, 2019. There's a link, so we're going to check this out. It's post 2672. It says, Democratic House focus on the president, on Trump, equals an insurance extension from Mueller to the House. So they just want to keep the investigation going, probably. Or, I don't know. We're going to go read more about it, I guess. But GZ testimony underway in several states. That's the grand jury. These are a jury that's convened to hear evidence to decide whether or not a trial should take place. So that's happening in a couple states. We're going to take a look at that here in a second. It says attempts to block protect themselves will fail, far beyond political corruption sedition, law governing removal of a sitting Congress man or woman, senator, lights on. Okay, so I think that last sentence kind of plays on the darkness to light. We've had that meme or that thread now for over a year. If they're saying lights on, then here we go. It's been trying. Like, I was hoping that we'd be farther along from now, but there's all kinds of stuff I can't see. I know that. Half the media won't report on the stuff that's actually happening, and then when they do, it's a lie. So you gotta like dig. You have to like read between the lines, look at all kinds of different articles. I don't have a lot of time anymore. I got other things going on, so I'll probably be doing this, I don't know, definitely less than I was before. What I'm worried about now is that I don't know if I'll be able to put in the same amount of like effort, or like focused attention to like really digging and finding stuff like that time Marina Abramovich was in the Australian outback at the exact same time a dingo ate my baby. I found that odd and weird, and how's no one ever seen that before? Like, why isn't that a thing that a lot of people know about? That should be part of the story. It's a cultural, epoch moment. All right, let's go look at this link. Whatever, I talk too much. Dang it. I don't want to agree to that. Okay, this is on RealClearInvestigations.com. It's exclusive. CIA ex-director John Brennan talking about his perjury peril. All right, so basically he lied under oath, perjured himself. Ex-director of the CIA, kind of a big deal. I haven't read this. I don't want to read it. It's all the same stuff. I don't care. I mean, really, that's where I've gotten to. I hate to say it, but there's all kinds of interesting stuff happening in the world. I try to cover it all. There's some, like, racial superiority complexes. I find that to be odd. I don't get it. I don't know why you would hate other people, try to destroy entire countries, bring them under your control. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it. So I cover stories about that. And I cover interesting digs, things that there aren't other videos about. Sometimes I talk about other people that make videos. But, like, how much more do we got to listen to this? It's just frustrating knowing about stuff for a long time, or a year, or years. Will the Clinton Foundation ever be dissolved? Will Hillary Clinton ever stand trial for her crimes, or perceived crimes? How did they all get away with it for so long? Who's James Clapper? He's the former director of national intelligence. So, when is this written? February 11th, 2018. That's what I'm saying. We've been talking about this for over a year. Yeah, I know. Okay? Yes, he lied under oath. Everybody knows that. What are we doing about it? What's the point? Go watch someone else's video. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the archive. What is it? Is that an archive post? Is this any different? That'd be interesting. Someone could go look at this. Maybe there's a difference between these two articles, like what it used to say and what it says now. Sometimes that's it. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's part of the app. What do you think? Okay. I want to talk about this. Law governing the removal of a sitting Congress man or woman senator. I just think they would say congressman, you know? I don't know if they've ever said, I don't think they've ever posted man woman, and that kind of caught my eye, so I took a little quick search earlier. I got something I'll show you on the woman side. And one thing I want to point out in here is this sexual assault stuff. They've said in these posts that the sexual assault stuff is kind of like cover to leaving, man, I spelled that terrible. Sexual. There you go. That should work. Assault. Whatever. There we go. Maybe I'm wrong. I've read a whole bunch of posts in here. There's a lot. But I'm pretty sure the allegations are like cover. That's something they've pointed out a couple times. There you go. Why are powerful, influential people resigning due to past sexual misconduct allegations? Why are these allegations surfacing now in a 10-month span? Or across a 10-month span? Why now? Human trafficking, Saudi Arabia, Nexium, Windows Bird Sing. Kind of a famous post. People have heard about that before, I bet, if you've been watching these videos. There's the Sarah Silverman stuff. It wasn't real. It was a ploy. Okay, I bring it up because this chick who had the pedophile ring, her name's Sheila Jackson. She is a congresswoman, I believe. Congresswoman? Yeah, U.S. Rep for Texas, 18th District. Yeah, I should just type in Sheila. Hang on. Man, it's a little slow. Alright, sorry about that. It's in the post somewhere. It's in there. I just didn't want to spend a lot of time, kind of on a short time frame, like I said. So I'm going to try to do better with how well I can convey messages. But that's her ring. She is like I said, she's a congresswoman. Okay? So she's got this ring, and this ring is a pedophile symbol for boy lover or chicken head, whatever you want to call him. I think chicken head is a thing. Pretty sure chicken means little boy too. I can't remember. There's so much like pedophile stuff that I've read. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it disgusts me to my core. I hate knowing about this stuff. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with it. Like, not fascinated, but like, do something about it. Somebody please do something about it. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's why I'm putting this into a video so everybody can hopefully circulate this. We can put public pressure on these people and they can be held accountable. Why are you wearing a pedophile ring? Why are you a congresswoman with a pedophile ring on? That's all I'm saying. You know? Whatever. Okay. So I bring her up because 2 days ago, she decided to step down from some leadership positions. That is a big thing. These leadership positions are like, that's like where the power gets concentrated in Congress. You know, like bills have to clear a committee before they make it to the floor. So like investigations happen inside of the committee. They don't happen inside of like the open Congress. So if you're not in that committee and you're not in a leadership position, then you can't really have control over what information gets brought in or who you talk to or, you know, our guys versus your guys, that kind of stuff. So that's really important. The reason why she stepped down is because she mishandled, quote unquote, mishandled a sexual assault case of a woman in her campaign. So this woman threw another woman under the bus and covered up a rape allegation. Jackson Lee steps down from two leadership posts after a sexual assault lawsuit. A lawsuit. Grand jury. Possibly, A former member of her office in the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation said in court documents that Jackson Lee mishandled a report of sexual assault. She still got that ring on, you think? She's stepping down because of a former employee who says her sexual assault complaint was mishandled. Jackson Lee will no longer serve as leader of one of the House Judiciary Committee's key subcommittees or as head of the Black Caucus Foundation. She was the head of the Black Caucus, the fundraising arm of the Congressional Black Caucus. So she was the money person for the Black Caucus. That is a huge, and she got to step down out of that. That's a bomb. Boom. She's done. So that's amazing that she would do this. That's probably the most powerful position that she could get to, and she had to just give it all up. Okay. Keep going. All right, so this is cool too. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Gerald Nadler, Democrat from New York. Remember that name, people. Gerald Nadler. Said it was Jackson Lee's decision to step down as chairwoman of the House Judiciary Crime Subcommittee. Yeah, no one pressured her to step down because of what was happening. I mean, politicians are blood-sucking leeches. They'll do anything they can to stay in power. That's why you can't hold anybody to their word. Anybody that's in a position of power does not want to be held to their word because, times change. Things are different. What was good for me one day might not be good for me the next. So people in relationships are only as good as they're useful. You know what I'm saying? That's just the world that we live in. So if you're the kind of person that puts up with that, you fit in well among politicians. You have a good political mind. This comes following a lawsuit in which a former member of her office and the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation said Jackson Lee mishandled a report of sexual assault. It was filed in federal court in the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., and it accuses her office and the foundation of retaliation. After the woman was sexually assaulted by a foundation employee in 2015 and threatened to sue. So I wonder so this is difficult. Because I would say, did you file a police report? And the problem with that would be you're in Washington, D.C., and you're going to file a police report against somebody in the campaign, or in the office of the thing that holds all the money for the Black Caucus and a congresswoman. You really feel safe doing that? Is that something that you'd want to go on record for? I'm saying, that's a tough situation. It would be easy to become a victim of retaliation in a situation like that. Anyway, that's Sheila Jackson Lee stepping down from the head of the Black Caucus. Okay, what else to talk about? I only got a few more minutes, so I'm going to make this really quick. We just ended the government shutdown, the longest ever, to open up government funding again for a lot of people who were out of work or kind of on furlough or laid off for a little bit. So good on everybody. But we already know that we're going to be using the National Guard to build the wall. So I just want to point out these are the 6 people, the 6 Republican senators who did not support wall funding. These are the 6 people. So I'll leave a link. You can come over here and check this out. This is over on Breitbart. These are the names. Lisa Murkowski's on that list. Lamar Alexander and Mitt Romney, along with Cory Gardner and someone else.